Right now, demanding change. Students walk out of East High School again after a student was accused of sexually assaulting another student.
Plus, remembering babies gone too soon, how a walk is raising awareness for pregnancy and infant loss. That's all coming up on News 3 Now at 10.
A good evening. Thanks for having us in. It's finally starting to feel like fall as we saw cooler temperatures today.
Will this seasonable weather stay throughout the weekend? Meteorologist Dana Fulton has more in your certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Dana.
Hey, the good news for us for this weekend, it's going to stay really nice outside. Still cool for Saturday, but comfortable with sunshine really coming through. This afternoon, we did see a few light isolated showers. All of that rain, though, now well off to the east, moving into parts of Michigan and further off to the east coast, even with some stronger thunderstorms. We are nice and dry, and in fact, our skies becoming mostly clear overnight. That'll help us cool down a little bit more looking ahead to early Saturday morning. Temperatures currently close to 50 in Dane County, 46 towards the Dells, about 52 in Janesville. Compared to this time yesterday, generally in a pretty similar spot, though temps will fall a little lower for us overnight, closer to 40 for our overnight lows. Tomorrow, 58 the high in Madison, mostly sunny skies, a little breezy outside, and a little cool in the afternoon. Now, once the sun does set, if you're heading to Camp Randall, those temperatures will drop quickly into the 40s. So definitely a game where you'll want to make sure that you have the jacket ready to go as we get later into the day. Now, for Sunday, we'll hold on to the sunshine. Won't be quite as chilly, though. We'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
Dana. Well, students at Madison East are demanding the district do better when it comes to addressing sexual violence among students, staging a second walkout this week.
Tahlil Mohideen spoke with those students at the protest and shares what they say needs to change.
Emotional and intense.
We need support for our students. We need to feel safe in our school, and we don't feel safe.
That's how Madison East students are describing their school's environment after a student was accused of rape. Today, they're telling administrators to do more.
With all the teachers I've spoken to, none of them have said that they know a clear way of reporting things.
Demanding staff receive better training on how to appropriately address a wider culture around sexual assault and sexual harassment at Madison East.
What we want is really clear definitions. How do you report? When do you report it? What do you put on that report? Because currently teachers have no idea.
Advocates at the Rape Crisis Center say this kind of training is overdue. Training they themselves recommended to the district back in 2019.
Unfortunately, the administration at the time declined that it was a formal relationship between Rape Crisis Center and the district to do the education that the students were asking for.
Now representatives from the RCC are urging schools to start focusing on protecting the victim more than the accused.
Maybe they're suspended, or they're in online school, or they go to another school, which might seem a little bit harsh, but it's not any more harsh than telling a victim that they have to sit next to their accuser, to the accused student in a classroom.
And though this process has been tough for students, they say it's brought them closer as a community.
It makes us feel better and more supported instead of feeling a little bit alone as a school.
In Madison, Tahlil Mohideen, News 3 Now.
Following Wednesday's walkout, representatives from the Rape Crisis Center said the president of the school board has reached out to initiate a direct relationship moving forward.
Investigators say a man accused of rear-ending a car earlier this month, killing 3 teenagers, was driving with 3 times the legal limit of alcohol in his blood. A breath test result that were detailed in a newly filed search warrant show 30-year-old Eric Mehring had a blood alcohol concentration of 0.24%. The crash killed Madison West High School senior Simon Balesi and Middleton High School seniors Evan Cradwell and Jack Miller. And in the warrant, Mehring said he was speeding and estimated he was going 75 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. The sheriff's office has already recommended Mehring be charged with homicide.
Fond du Lac County authorities have found a man and baby who had been missing since last night. After about 3 hours of an intensive ground and aerial search, Jordan and Serenity Smack were found safe. The Fond du Lac County Sheriff's Office and the Lamartine Fire Department, along with several other agencies, used drones, K-9s, and a Wisconsin State Patrol aircraft to conduct a search of the square block. Serenity's grandmother, Alejandra Lopez, is grateful.
It felt great that everybody, or that many people were out and trying to help.
Officials say that both Jordan and Serenity were both found safe and unharmed, but taken to a local hospital for a checkup.
An FDA advisory panel gave Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 booster shot a thumbs up after Moderna's received it yesterday. The committee did not provide a definitive time frame. It said everyone 18 and older should wait at least 2 months after their first J&J shot, but suggested 6 months might produce better results. During the discussion, panel experts pointed to evidence J&J's vaccine appears less protective over time than the 2-dose Moderna and Pfizer shots.
All of the data do not fully align with this being a vaccine that retains excellent activity over time against all forms of disease or even against severe forms of disease.
Both the J&J and Moderna recommendations need the FDA and CDC's approval.
COVID-19 deaths among people who are not fully vaccinated in Wisconsin more than doubled in the last month. Data from the Wisconsin Department of Health Services says the state saw 24.5 deaths per 100,000 people among those who were unvaccinated or not fully vaccinated last month, compared to 1.3 deaths per 100,000 for fully vaccinated people. Deaths were more than twice as high among the unvaccinated and not fully vaccinated compared to the previous month. And that trend is the same nationally. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has been saying getting the COVID-19 vaccine can save your life, and new data backs up those claims. According to the CDC, unvaccinated adults are 11 times more likely to die from COVID-19 than fully vaccinated adults. They're also 6 times more likely to test positive. With the number of COVID-19 cases dropping, the risk of unvaccinated people dying from the virus has also dropped, but the risk of hospitalization among that group has continued to climb.
A new at 10, a symbolic walk is helping families remember babies and infants they lost too soon. Families are pushing empty strollers at the state capitol to help raise awareness, as October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. Organizers say 1 in 4 women in Wisconsin will experience a miscarriage or a loss of a baby or infant, but hope this event will help people deal with the grief.
Tonight is really special that parents have that ability to have something sort of physical to grasp onto. Many families will push memory bears or photos of their babies just to help have that really unique, special connection to their baby and kind of honor and celebrate their babies even though they're not physically here.
Organizers hope to make this a yearly event.
Well, if you were hoping to get your hands on Culver's Curder Burger to celebrate National Cheese Curd Day, you're likely out of luck. As of this afternoon, all Madison locations, along with many local locations, including Platteville and Dodgeville, were fully sold out of the limited time offering. The idea for the Curder Burger started as an April Fool's Day joke and was so well received that an online petition was circulated with thousands of people saying they wanted the new menu item to become a real thing. And that's exactly what happened. The burger is built the same way as Culver's Butter Burger Deluxe burgers, just with a big cheese curd on top. Culver's does not have plans to make the Curder Burger a permanent menu item, but as Craig Culver said, you never say never. Well, if you didn't get that Curder Burger, it turns out there's a secondary market for everything. People are trying to resell the hard-to-get burgers on platforms like Facebook Marketplace. One posting out of Appleton put a $100 price tag on the Curder Burger and labeled the condition as used but like new. There's another posting offering it for $25, and they're willing to ship it to you for a reasonable $3.75. But there's a downside. Facebook estimates its arrival time sometime between October 21st and the 25th. Unfortunately, there are also no returns for the item.
Is that why you were on eBay earlier?
Don't say anything.
Just kidding. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness, there's a market for everything. Well, it's the final week of the regular season for high school football, and it all comes down to one game in Rock Valley Conference. Highlights from this week's final drive are next.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just a cold.
If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Unlike other cold medicines, Coracetin provides powerful cold relief without raising your blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments with Coracetin, now in sugar-free liquid.
Here's a secret worth sharing. Robertson, Wisconsin's aesthetic leader, wants you to experience Botox with the best. Take $50 off your first Botox visit and discover why it's the #1 non-surgical treatment in the nation. It's time to learn how Botox is different at Robertson.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA. Every MyPillow is made with passion here in my home state of Minnesota to ensure you get the best sleep of your life.
One of the things that I really like about MyPillow is the support. It gives my neck a little hug.
I've never slept better in my life. What's better than a great night's sleep?
Call or go online to take advantage of my best offer ever. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, you can get premium MyPillows regularly $69.98, now only $29.98. That's right, only $29.98. That's the lowest price ever. I tried every pillow from expensive down pillows that just went flat to fiber-filled pillows that rebound every time you move your head. I even tried those memory foam pillows, and the curve did not match my neck, and it probably won't match yours. That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
MyPillow has a 10-year warranty. It's machine washable and dryable. And I back them with my 60-day money-back guarantee. Call or go online now to take advantage of my best offer ever. Use the promo code to get queen-size premium MyPillows regularly $69.98 for only $29.98. Get king-size MyPillows for just $5 more. It's the lowest price ever. This is a limited time offer and not available in stores. Don't delay, order now. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Hi, everyone. Saturday on News 3 Now this morning, we've got what you need to know ahead of this weekend's Badger game in Madison. Plus, we'll have your game day forecast, which is looking more fall-like. Join us Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
The former student charged in the 2018 shooting at a Florida high school that left 17 people dead is changing his plea. Nicholas Cruz says he's prepared to plead guilty to killing 14 students and 3 faculty members at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School on Valentine's Day 2018. He previously pleaded not guilty, but the judge said she would not accept that plea until another hearing, which is set for next Wednesday. Cruz's attorneys told the court their client intends to accept responsibility for his actions, hoping he can avoid the death penalty.
President Joe Biden says the Justice Department should prosecute people who ignore subpoenas from the House January 6th committee. Yesterday, the panel announced it would hold Steve Bannon in criminal contempt for doing just that. A subpoena summoned him for a deposition before the select committee that day, but he did not show up.
What's your message to people who defy congressional subpoenas on the January 6th committee?
I hope that the committee goes after them and holds them accountable.
Should they be prosecuted by the Justice Department?
Yes.
Bannon served as a political strategist for former President Trump and is a longtime ally. His attorney says he won't testify until the committee and Trump reach an agreement on executive privilege or take the matter to court. Dana's here now with our certified most accurate forecast.
Today, of course, we had some cooler temperatures pass through, very seasonable afternoon. In fact, as we look back at our time lapse today, a little bit of sunshine even coming through in the afternoon and evening for our Friday. It's always nice to be able to enjoy some pleasant weather heading into the weekend and to hold on to that weather for Saturday and for Sunday. We'll have plenty of sunshine for this weekend. Mostly sunny skies expected for both Saturday and for Sunday. Dry conditions for the weekend, the start of next week, and likely not until the end of next week when our next rain chance will start to creep back into the forecast. Our overnight temperatures tonight dropping down into the 30s, and we're going to see the 30s a few times as we look ahead through the 10 days. So we're starting to move into that cooler trend, of course. Right now, the rain that we saw earlier today pushing off well to the east, that cloud coverage dragging away with it. So our skies becoming mostly clear overnight, and that clearer sky will help us drop just a little colder for our overnight temperatures tonight. Our Doppler track not bringing any rainfall new into the area. Again, that clearer sky really transitioning into a sunny weekend for us. Mostly clear to start off our Saturday with temperatures near near 40 for overnight lows because it is going to be so breezy outside early in the day. Not too concerned about patchy frost for early Saturday or early Sunday morning this weekend. Not so much the same as we look ahead to next weekend. For afternoon high temperatures tomorrow will be in the upper 50s. For Sunday morning, getting in close to 40 early in the day, and then afternoon highs will be in the middle 60s. So we climb up just a little bit more for the middle of Sunday. In general, we're trending a little bit drier in that 6 to 10 day outlook. Not seeing a lot of rain chances building in. Our temperature trend, though, staying fairly close to average. No big jumps up or falls off or fall-offs just yet for our temperature trend, at least as we start to look ahead through the next about 2 weeks. For tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, still cool with high temperatures in the upper 50s. It's going to be a bit breezy outside, though. Wind speeds about 10 to 20 miles per hour, so likely going to feel a little cooler outside in the shade for us for your Saturday. Mostly sunny also for Sunday. Again, temperatures back close to 40 degrees or into the upper 30s early Sunday morning. Still a bit breezy outside, though, so likely not dealing with any patchy frost early Sunday. We'll stay sunny into the start of the work week with temperatures trending in the upper 60s. So it is going to be a little more mild outside early in the work week, with our next chance for rain developing late Wednesday and heading into Thursday. That system will help cool us down a little bit more. We'll see those afternoon high temperatures anchor back into the 50s and overnight lows starting to trend back to the upper 30s. And at that time, it does look a little more likely that we'll have some patchy frost in the area as we start to look ahead to next weekend.
This is it. We've made it to the final week of the regular season. After tonight, it's win or go home with the hopes of being the last team standing at your division at Camp Randall. But before we get to the end, we have to be where our feet are. For our game of the week, that's at Breeze-Stevens Field with Edgewood hosting Monroe, and that's where we find our very own Jordan Reed. And Jordan, it's all come down to this game to win the Rock Valley Conference.
Yeah, now talk about a close title race. Now both programs came into the regular season finale tied atop the standings, both undefeated in conference play. Now with the way Edgewood and Monroe have played this year, no doubt it was going to be an epic finish to the regular season. Ranked and undefeated Crusaders take on a ranked Monroe squad. The Cheesemakers have only lost one game this season, back in week 2. Defense on both sides making first downs hard to come by. Joe Hartley feels the pressure, but finds Jackson Trudgeon. Now he picks up some serious yards to bring the offense within scoring range. Now in the red zone, Mark Herring caps off the drive with a touchdown. Edgewood up 6-0 late in the first quarter. Now this score holds until just before halftime. That's when Monroe's JT Seagraves shakes all of Edgewood's defense, takes it to the house. It's tied at 6 going into the break, but that's not the last tie of the game. 13 in the second half. Monroe sneaks one in for the lead, and this game far from over. Crusaders rally and take the lead in the final minutes of the game, preserving their perfect season. They go on to win 31-28 and are now conference champions.
I'm just proud of them. I'm very proud of them. You know, we talk about every single week throughout the summer, through camp, we talk about playing 48 minutes. It's the length of a football game, all right? Every single week when we hit the field, it's 48 minutes, 48 minutes, 48 minutes. The locker room today, we got to play 48 minutes. We're down 13. Guys, we got 12 more minutes, right? You got to play a full 48. And so I'm just proud as hell.
Now going forward, Coach Norris says that each week the team is going to focus on just going 1-0 for that week. Now level 1 playoffs do begin 1 week from today, and now teams that are advancing to the playoffs, now they just wait their opponents. Zach?
All right, thanks, Jordan. Now, last week, Sun Prairie officially clinched a share of the Big A Conference crown, but the Cardinals aren't big fans of sharing. They want the title outright, and to do that, it's simple. Beat Verona. Wildcats are back at it after a week off, looking for a huge upset heading into the playoffs. Down 6-0, and that's when Mason Fink came alive. He lets one rip to Michael Velichka, and the 65-yard bomb puts Verona up 1. And they weren't done through the air. Fink goes moonball again, this time to Cole Janish, and the spin cycle sets him free for another TD. Wildcats go up 14-6. Cardinals, though, would respond on the ground. Colton Walters 2 steps his way in for the Cardinals, hit a 39-yard field goal to send it to overtime, and just hit a 44-yard field goal in OT to win 38-35. The last time WAUNAKEE lost a football game was the Division II state final in 2019. Since then, it's been 14 straight wins for the Warriors. And tonight, Pat Rice and company were looking to cap off a perfect regular season. Beaver Dam in town for senior night. Quentin Keene is one of those seniors. And the quarterback put on a show tonight, already up 14-0. Keene drops it right into Ben Farnsworth's breadbasket, and it's 21-0 WAUNAKEE. Second quarter now, this time Keene decides to keep it. That was a good idea. He dives in for the score, but the scoring was far from done. Later in the quarter, more air attack from the Warriors. Keene puts it on a rope to Peter James. All WAUNAKEE in this one, 50-12 is your final. In Week 8, Mount HOREB-BARNEVELD did what they've done pretty much all season, grind out a win. And that dub earned the Vikings a share of the Badger Small Conference. But that's not the goal for this year's team. They want the title all to themselves. Beat Reedsburg tonight, and it's theirs. No score in the first, but the Beavers were on the attack. Kevin Green sets his feet and chucks it deep to Jack Campbell. The 46-yard tutty puts Reedsburg up 7-0. Same score in the second, 3rd and 10 for MHB, and Colton Schaller flings it to Gavin Basala, and look at the beast go. He gets 10 and then some. Basala gets down to the 2. Trent Owens would score on the next play to tie the game. Reedsburg would get the ball back, but Basala was simply strike again. This time, scoops up the loose ball, and that would lead to this. Schaller drops back and drops a dime on Wyatt Dino, and he's in for the score from 24 yards out. Vikings crowned kings of the Badger Small with a 20-13 win. Columbus has been the cream of the crop in the Capital Conference all season long. In their conference wins, the Cardinals are scoring 41 points per game while giving up just 5 per contest. Lakeside Lutheran with the tall task of slowing them down on homecoming night. And the Warriors actually started strong. Nate Yarach bowls his way in from a yard out. Lakeside goes up 7-0. Then Columbus got it going. Colton Brunel walks in for 6 to tie the game up. And then later, more ground and pound from the Cardinals. Brunel running like they chasing him. Nobody's going to catch him. Columbus goes on to get the win, 49-21. It's a winner-take-all in the Eastern Suburban between Marshall and Markesan. The Cardinals flew out of the gates in this one. Craig Ward hits Bryce Frank in stride, and the dude turns on the Jets. Marshall up 7-0 just like that. Now it's 14-0 in the second. More Cardinals. This time, Ward, check out the adjustment. Cannon Siegschlag makes on the ball. Marshall is rolling, and they weren't done scoring. Later in the quarter, it's Bryce in for another tutty. Marshall takes home the conference title with a 33-22 win. And we're only getting started. Badger volleyball back on the court, and they brought the brooms with them to East Lansing. How Wisconsin made quick work of Michigan State. More sports after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Star N Bank, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
Over these past months, we've all experienced changes and a great deal of reflection. But here's a change you can truly be excited about. Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, permanently removes the fat from your stomach, hips and thighs, and back.
I walked past mirrors. I didn't want to see any of that. I can't even tell you how excited I am about Sono Bello and what they've done for me.
I'm just living my best life now because I'm being the best that I can be.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Plus, get $250 off instantly. You deserve to do something for you. Call 1-888-512-1753. or go to sonobello.com now.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Eligible customers get great offers from GM Financial, plus no monthly payments for 120 days on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups, and get $1,500 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
When you open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Chicken, beef, roasted garlic, sauteed onion. With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon. Don't just make it better.
At Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner. With access to financial advice, tools, and a personalized plan that helps you build a future for those you love. Vanguard. Become an owner.
Fry Construction is celebrating 26 years of providing excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by your neighbors and voted Best of Madison 2 years in a row. Best kitchen and bath design, best roofer. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself and save 26% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at starinbank.com.
Ever since Wisconsin Volleyball's Big Ten opening loss, the Badgers have been on another level. 5 matches, 5 wins, 3 of them sweeps, and none of them even close. UW back on the court tonight, taking on Michigan State. The Badgers did what they do. First set, they set up Devin Robinson, and she paints the line for the point. Robinson finished with a game-high 10 kills. UW would win the first set. Then in the second, check out Sydney Hilly. The one-handed back set to Dana Redke, who hammers it home. Wisconsin sweeps Michigan State 3 sets to 0. In their first 6 games, the Badger women's hockey team made everything look easy. Wisconsin skated to a 6-0 start by outscoring their opponents 39-2. But now Mark Johnson's squad is going to see what they're made of with a road trip to 7th-ranked Duluth. The two split their 2 games last season. In this one, the Badgers struck first. UW on the power play, and McKenna Webster flicks it into the back of the net for her nation's leading 21st point of the season. Badgers take a 1-0 lead. Then in the second period, Maddie Wheeler deflects it in for another goal. Webster would actually score again, and Wisconsin shuts out Duluth. 3-0 the final. Badger men's hockey looking for the sweep against Army. Scoreless in the third. Black Knights on the power play, and Tarek Baker comes up with the loose puck, and he cashes in on the breakaway. Baker sends a snipe in the 5-hole, and that would be your game winner. Badgers get the sweep. 1-0 the final. State girls tennis, Edgewood's Lily Olson taking on Brookfield Academy's Natalie Cartwright in the D2 quarterfinals, and Olson showed why she's the top seed in the bracket. First set, she picks up a point with the backhand winner. Olson moves on to tomorrow's semifinals in straight sets. And in Division I, Middleton's Netra Samasundaram was on a mission. Nobody's hitting that forehand winner. She wins in straight sets and is also heading to tomorrow's semifinals. We're back after this.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the SUV of the future for everyone. Ford Explorer, America's best-selling SUV, with available seating for up to 7 passengers, and available terrain management system. Because the SUV of the future isn't built for a few. It's built for America. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Now lease an Explorer XLT for just $389 a month, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
I became an orthopedic surgeon for a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons. To help you take walks again. To ease your pain. To rebuild your strength.
and at every step along the way.
We take the time to answer all your questions.
We're here because we care. We care about you. You.
You.
They care about me.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics. Listening, healing, caring. It's in our nature.
I want to have $1 million when I retire.
Oh, great goal.
So where do I start?
Well, first you set up automatic transfers into savings. That can add up pretty quickly.
For me, working on putting $1,000 into an emergency fund got me in a good saving habit.
Already on it.
Then put together a plan to get rid of debt and maximize your investments. You know, Summit helped me do.
Oh, that's great. I love how Summit gives people the knowledge and confidence to go after their goals. It's your money. Own it. Summit Credit Union.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. First, take your rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop using the information and rating system on each bed. It's mattress shopping reinvented, plus mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. On sale now, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites, and always a smile.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry, now offering complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling with 0% financing. Everything you need to finish your dream project. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
Sunny skies for this weekend. A little cool tomorrow, upper 50s, but by the start of next week, temperatures trend up closer to 70 degrees with our next rain opportunity starting to creep in by the back half of the work week. Charlotte?
All right, we want to say a special thank you to our producer, Steph Olson. This is her last show.
She is a terrific person, and we will miss you so much, Steph.
Steph, do something good, and we will not see you back here on Monday.